Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I actually had a little time to come in tonight and hop in and do a couple little things that I wanted to get off of my checklist this week. So I actually started to design this and get it cut out, and I figured, well, I might as well turn on the camera and film and bring you guys along with me. So unfortunately, I did already upload this design to Design Space from designbundles.com. It was a free download. So I just uploaded that to Cricut Design Space and cut it out on a removable vinyl, and cut it out on a removable vinyl that I thought the color would work nicely. And I plan to put it on this wooden caddy here that I got from the dollar spot at Target. Of course, it was a $5 item, and it just said wooden caddy. But this is actually gonna go into my dining room, and I'm going to fill it with some florals, and it will be the centerpiece for my dining room table. So I just thought I would quickly come in and get this done tonight, because I really want it for the table for summer. And I think we can all relate to, you know, we go to the store and we buy a certain piece, you know, with a certain season in mind, thinking, oh, like this will be so cute for summer, you know, or spring. And that season comes and goes before we have a chance to use it. You know, or it could just be me. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't want that to happen with this. I really wanted to get this onto my table for summer. So that is just what I'm doing here. And I just thought I would bring you guys with me. So thank you so much for watching. So this bead does have a few little intricate cuts. I wasn't totally convinced about leaving them in the first place, but I figured if it got to be too much, I could always just scrap it and decide to just rip them up, and you would never know the difference. But I figured I would try because the bee is just so beautiful, and those intricate little details are what makes it. So I really do want to try to save as many of them or as much of it as I can, but I'm also not going to, you know, spend 3 hours doing this project tonight. So I will just roll with the punches here. You know, if things stay down, great. If not, I'm sure it will look just fine without them, and nobody will ever know besides me. So that is my favorite thing about crafting. You know, it's like in the end, as long as it looks nice, no one knows if something's out of place or missing, or you weeded the dot to your eye and you couldn't find it, you know? The person you're giving it to doesn't know, it doesn't matter to them. So that is one of my favorite things about crafting, you know, which it's kind of hard because we're always harder on ourselves than anyone else is, you know, but I just try to remember that, trust me, nobody knows if this bee was supposed to have, you know, a little detail here or whatnot. So like I said, I will try to keep what I can. I am not going to stress myself out over it, and we will keep it moving. The bee will look beautiful and detailed either way. So I am definitely not going to let this stress me out today. So that looks like where we are going to just about end with the bee, which I think it looks nice. I have no problem with it. I think it came out beautiful. So got one little piece here, perfect. And then my M is all weeded out, no problem there. So that looks just about good to me. Okay, so now I'm gonna take some transfer tape that I have here that I am just gonna reuse from a project that I did yesterday. And I'm just gonna simply take this, I'm gonna start with the bee. So I'll just lay that right over the bee, and then scrape it on the front, make sure I get it down nicely, and then I will turn it over and scrape it on the back. Just be careful, especially when doing it from the front, that you don't accidentally hit any other designs you have on your sheet, because it can rip that vinyl, okay? So just be mindful of that. And I thought it would be really nice to, I'm not sure if I want to do, okay, so this was my original idea. Put the bee on the side here, like this. And then to put the monogram on the front. So you could kind of see, you would see this, the side, and then the front, and that was my thinking with that. But I'm actually kind of really liking the idea of putting the bee like here. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm gonna go with that. So I think I'll put the bee here, and I'll just gently reinforce that with my scraper. I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with this laying down, so it should lay down really nicely. Some materials give you a little trouble sometimes, but I had a feeling that was gonna go down nicely. So now I will just move this up a little. I will do the same with the M. Again, just scraping on the front, turning it over, scrape it on the back. And then I will pull my carrier sheet away from my vinyl, away from my design. And I have a little scrap here that got lost. So I will just pick that up before we transfer it. No big deal. All right, so let's bring our caddy back in here. And then this was always gonna go down in the corner here, which I love, just right justified. Make sure I get that nice and straight. And then I will go back, reinforce it with a scraper, and then pull it up. And oh my goodness, I think that putting the bee on the front was the right choice. I absolutely love it. This color will go so perfectly with my dining room and living room colors. So I could not be happier with the way that came out. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you again. Thanks, bye.